Okay, let me try it. It's awful tender. What's the name of this fish again?
I think that's grouper.
Grouper? It's delicious. It's got that smoke flavor.
Awesome.
It's not very soft, like falling apart. It's kind of firm.
Just firm,
Just
yes.
firm, it's like perfect.
Yes.
And then the smoke flavor comes in at the end. It's really good.
Awesome.
Really good.
Awesome. There you have it. Hello YouTube family, and welcome to another episode of This and That. Yes, it is your boy Rosie, your soon to be #1 YouTube host. First and foremost, y'all check out your boy's outfit. Yes, I'm dirty, I'm grimy, and I'm sweaty because I have been working my butt off cleaning out my shed because my shed got destroyed in the hurricane. I had a lot of stuff in there, and I got some guys supposed to be coming over to demo it. They were supposed to be here today. They didn't show up, but I know they're coming because they left a huge piece of equipment in my front yard. And that was the deal. They came over to pick up some debris, and they said if they could leave their equipment in my yard because they're from Texas, when they came back, they would destroy my shed for free. So I know they're coming back. I just got to make sure they don't sneak in the middle of the night and sneak out on me. So fam, with that being said, we got a good episode for y'all today. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, fam. What I want to share with y'all today was my new temporary setup. Now what y'all see here is the back part of my fence. And I think as I told y'all in a previous video, instead of going back here where the fence was, we shortened the fence up and we're going right here to the corner of the house. And for right now, this is my temporary setup. I got my rakes and my tools and stuff set there in the stand. And here's the fun part of this video. Most of the stuff you see back here, you know, other than my table and my barbecue pit, this is stuff that came out of my shed that I'm repurposing. That rack was in my shed and it had some wood partitions like the one here at the bottom, and it had them here at the top, you know, all the way up. But I took all the partitions out except for the bottom one, and I'm using it for my tools. This is all stuff that can get wet. It doesn't matter. And speaking of getting wet, all the stuff that I'm doing out here today is just for fun. I know this stuff is not gonna last, it's temporary, but it's just stuff that I was gonna throw in the dumpster anyway, so it doesn't matter. This is my favorite, my filing cabinet. I had a ton of charcoal in my shed, 6, 7, 8 bags. A lot of it got wet. I was able to salvage a little bit of it. So we took it and we put it in trash bags. I had some in plastic bags, some that more in a trash bag. And I simply brought it out here. I brought the filing cabinet out here. Like I said, I was gonna throw the filing cabinet away anyway. So now I'm gonna use it for storage. The top drawer is gonna be for charcoal. The bottom drawer is gonna be for, you know, gloves, cleaning supplies, things of that nature. And I'm gonna leave it out here for as long as it lasts. It rains on it for 6 months or a year and it gets destroyed, so be it. But, so while I'm out here today, while I got y'all out here and I'm sharing with y'all, I think my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law, they sold their house in Ohio. They moved here to Lake Charles. They were staying with my other sister-in-law. 2 to 3 weeks after they got here, we had a hurricane. 6 weeks later, we had a second hurricane. So they still haven't purchased the house because of the hurricanes. So right now they're staying with us. They were in Atlanta at some other relatives' house, and before they left Atlanta to come back home, which is now what they're calling Lake Charles, my brother-in-law bought some fish. He knew that what I'm going through. I'm building fences. I'm demoing sheds. I'm tearing out sheetrock. He said, well, let me take brother-in-law some fish. I know how he likes to cook. I know he loves fish. So he brought me some fish. So today, we're gonna fire up the charcoal, the barbecue pit, and we're gonna cook some fish. Y'all know my technique. I'm gonna start my charcoals in my charcoal lighter using my Coleman stove. We're gonna pour the charcoal on some charcoals that aren't lit, get us a nice fire going. We're gonna have us a hot spot right here. We're gonna start the fish out on the hot spot. This container right here is gonna be for some butter. We're gonna put some butter in there, and we're gonna use what they call it, indirect heat and indirect heat. We're gonna start the fish out on direct heat, and then we're gonna move it over to indirect heat and see what we're working with. All right, fam, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the fire started, and y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back to cook y'all some fish. All right, fam. First of all, I don't know what kind of fish this is. My brother-in-law had already taken it out of the package and seasoned it and let it marinate. That's a good thing. It doesn't really matter. This is about technique and about taste. So I'm not sure what kind of fish there is. Now, with that being said, when you're cooking fish on the grill, and I'm not putting this in aluminum foil, I'm going straight on the grill grates. There's 3 things you need to know about cooking fish directly on the grill. First and foremost, your red cup must be filled to the proper level in order to make sure that your beverage lasts the entire time that you're cooking. That's first and foremost. Secondly, oil. You have to have oil. You have to coat your fish with oil, both sides. And you can do this before seasoning or after. I prefer to do it after seasoning. Oh, I hope I had that in frame. I was actually looking at my fish and not the camera. Boom. Make sure you coat that. And the reason we're coating this in oil is this will help the fish, prevent the fish from sticking. Second thing, and I don't want to leave that grill open too long and lose too much heat, because right now we're at about 225 degrees. The second thing you want to do, take a paper towel or a rag and make sure that there's no fire going so that paper towel doesn't ignite. You're gonna take some oil, spray on your paper towel, and you're gonna wipe this on the grill. You want that grill oily. Wipe that on the grill, because that will also help stop your fish from sticking. Now, we're gonna go ahead, place our fish right there over the heat. And this grill is only gonna be at about 225, 250 degrees. And that's going to let this thing cook. Normally fish only takes, 10 or 15 minutes. But we're gonna smoke this and slow cook it. Now, another note. When you put the fish on the grill, if you start touching it and messing with it and trying to move it, it's going to stick at first. But after about 5 or 10 minutes, the heat and the proteins in the meat kind of shrinking up is going to cause the meat to release. So don't worry about if it sticks at first. You got it well coated with oil, your grill grate, and your fish. One other thing, when you get ready to turn your fish, use something like this that will fit underneath the grates, especially if you had the grates that turn sideways. But you're going to go this way. And go underneath your fish and lift it when you get ready to turn your fish. So remember that. All your grates, all your fish, use this to help turn it. We're gonna close the grill because we're losing heat. We're gonna let this thing just do its thing for about a half hour. We're gonna flip it, then we're gonna start putting butter on. So y'all stay tuned. This is going to be a good one. We will be back. Ooh, that dropped. Come on back up, baby. right, fam. It's time for our first flip. Let's do a little bit of butter. I don't have anything to brush that on there with, so we're just gonna pour on just a smidgen of butter. And do it this way so y'all can see it. Oh yeah, that get that fire going. Now remember, take your fork, so can we release it? Oh man, we're losing a little bit of skin, that good crunchy skin. We can fix this. All right. I obviously didn't put enough oil. Maybe I should have put some more oil. Oh, there we go. All right, fam, we're gonna let that cook on this side for about another 15-20 minutes. Oh, we lost some good skin. Man, but that's still gonna be delicious, fam. Woo! Go ahead and hit that with a little butter on this side. Oh yeah. Fam, that may not be the prettiest fish, but I guarantee you it's gonna be smoky and flavorful. I guarantee it. All right, here goes. Be real careful. Breaking it loose from each grill grate. There we go. Now, same thing with the second one.
That's where you're gonna put your cooking stuff?
Yep.
You gonna put a cover over it?
Yep. All right, fam. There you have it. Now, let me get my glove. There's my beautiful wife out here watching Big Daddy cook and Fitzgerald. Hello, family. Now, we're gonna take our warm butter. We're gonna pour the rest of our warm butter over that fish. And there you have it, family, the finished product. A lot of my subscribers say I never show the finished product. There she is. We got some green beans going inside. Man, that fire's still good and hot. Wish I had something else to cook. All right, fam, we're gonna take this inside. We're gonna match it with our green beans and our corn and see what we're working with. Y'all stay tuned. All right, fam. There you have it. Fish on the barbecue pit without aluminum foil, straight on the grill grates. If y'all like this video, as usual, give her a thumbs up. If not, give her a thumb down and a brief reason why in the comment section. And if you love what we're doing here, this and that, be sure to become a subscriber. If you do subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time we drop one of these awesome videos.
Where's my bag at?